shake your booties for black girl nerves.
Ladies, look at the both of you. You look so
Ooh,
beautiful.
what? I just opened the camera.
You woke up like this. What? Ladies, I enjoyed both of you so much. I love dance films. These are always favorites of mine, especially seeing both of you in it. Starting with you, Sabrina, I love the story. We love a tale of a person who comes into self awareness and discovers a hidden talent about themselves.
Yeah.
But you are a good dancer. So, what's harder,
Thank you.
learning choreography or dancing badly when you already know how to dance?
You know, I want to say it's a nice hybrid of the two, of being aware that I have to dance badly sometimes and dance well other times, because I think it was kind of a switch that I would be turning on and off. And since we shoot the movie out of order, making sure that there was like a believable arc of like Quinn coming into her better dancing abilities, and also making it seem realistic. Like, I definitely grew up dancing. I don't think I'm at the level of some of the incredible dancers we have in this movie, but I think that that's why it was so fun to play Quinn, is because like she really has an arc throughout the story, and she's not the best, and she knows she's not the best, but she's working hard, and she's having fun while she's doing it, and I think that that's something I really admire.
I admired that too. And Miss Koshy, I am a longtime favorite of yours. I've watched you for a long time, and your growth and your evolution is very inspiring. So it's especially fun to see you in a part where you get to utilize all these fabulous skills that you already had in one place. What has this experience been like for you as you look at the evolution of your career from a content creator to where you are now?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's nice to finally meet.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it just goes to show that there is a different path that you can take nowadays, and I'm really proud to be able to have paved my own into this more traditional world. But coming from the age of digital media and being a kid raised by the internet, I've kind of created a little bit of my own path by starting on Vine and doing 6 seconds, and then YouTube and 5 minutes, and now we're on a series 22 minutes, and now we're in that hour and a half long dance movie, which has been an ultimate goal and dream of mine. And it just combines all the things that I truly love, which is dancing and acting and just making people feel good and show people, you can tap into, the many talents that you might not realize you have. You have potential in so many different ways, and to tap into that and believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself first before everybody else can believe in you and what you have to say and do and give to this world. So
It's
I'm,
got
I'm
wisdom.
come on, drop the knowledge.
Oh,
I'm happy. I'm so happy to lend some fun and effort over to Netflix, and
You did more than that, honey.
you worked it out. You truly did.
I worked it out. I worked it out. I'm still sorry. Stop.
Yeah. You know, what is really refreshing about this movie is the timing where it's landing, where there are so many young people who are at home, probably feeling down because our current situation has taken them away from things that they love and they find joy in. Since we've been at home, Sabrina, since you've been home, how have you been keeping yourself up and motivated, inspired to just keep pushing forward, even though some of your activities have been limited?
I just watch Work It on a loop. I really just kind of turn the sound off and leave it playing in the back. No, I personally, for myself, writing and making music has been super therapeutic for me during this time, because when I tell you it's been a roller coaster, it is not an understatement. But everyone's going through it in a different way, and so I definitely look to, not only do I look to like great friends like Liza, and people that just like genuinely bring me happiness and peace, but also like art and great films and great songs and great albums, and I literally like going outside and going for a walk and feeling like sun on your skin is like, it's so weird that we're living in this time where like we're kind of going back to the basics and finding beauty and simplicity again. But I think that this movie should be a great tool to make people feel a little bit less alone during these times, and hopefully inspire them to just like let loose from this skin that has kind of built up over these past few months, that has made us all feel a little bit more fragile, and hopefully something a little more freeing.
Right. And Liza, it's almost like the flip for you. I remember going to a press for another movie that you were in, and you were asked afterwards what you were going to do. And you were like, oh, I'm just going to go back home and just scream at the camera some more like I usually do. So So it's almost the flip for you after being at home creating content and now being out and going back in. So how has it been for you kind of going back to how you were before?
Um, that's so true. That they're right. I always scream at the camera. I'm doing it right now. Um, that's how I made my career, and I'm happy to have done that. But I feel like I love experimenting with different mediums. I love experimenting on different platforms. And I'm so proud to be on Netflix now. Like that is a wild dream of mine come true. But to be at home and I think we're all going through a time where it's just self-exploration and self-expression too. You're finding new ways to connect with others, to connect with yourself, to understand yourself and understand our world even more. And I think a lot of that is coming through content creation online. I think it's easier now than ever before to kind of start your own brand or your own business or create your own self. Or I think life is not about finding yourself, but more so about creating yourself. And I think that's a lot of people are leaning into that right now. So I'm really happy and proud to see all these new content creators that I see so much potential in them. And so I'm expressing and reaching out to them and telling them like, hey, you can do it. I've taken this path and you can create your own too. So it's fun. I reached out to Sabrina and said, hey, we should do this. Yeah. But it's fun to be back and creating again.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate you. Great film. You did a wonderful job and you look beautiful. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.